But when she did die, the kidnapper actually told him the news, like, "Oh, hey, your mom died."
What the?
You want to hear a pretty crazy story
I bet it's not that crazy.
about a guy named Imran?
What if we said no?
Of course.
We just do another article?
Try and see what happens, Cam.
No.
See you in the.
See you in the locker room.
I don't know.
You want a prize. You got it right. You want a prize.
This happened in Algeria. There's this 17-year-old guy named Imran. This is in the mid '90s. Okay.
Oh,
He's already.
He loves the 90s.
Mid-90s.
He loves it.
I think I heard about it, but go ahead.
Okay, so he's from a big family. There's about like 9 siblings or something. And one day he disappeared when he was on his way to like a vocational school, and just no one could find him. So his parents assumed that he was killed because there was a civil war happening in the region, and between the government and Islamic groups. So they just assumed like, oh man, like he must have been like, murdered or something. Turns out he wasn't killed.
Probably dead.
Yeah, it turns out he was totally not killed at all. He was actually kidnapped by his neighbor, and he was forced to live underneath the sheep's pen in a hole, and they kept him there for 27 years.
Oh my god.
So many weirdos out there.
What was he doing?
Until he was finally discovered at age 45.
From how old?
17.
Wow.
Can I be honest? I don't think it was a kidnap. I think they had something weird going on together.
What do you think it was?
Like they were lovers?
Kinky.
Lovers.
All right, well, we'll see about that. So this neighbor lived 0.1 miles away from the house.
Like right down the street.
Yeah,
See?
like practically next door. Yeah.
So he kidnapped them and kept them in the basement?
Yeah, pretty much.
Kept him
And he was so close to his own house that his own family dog would always hang out by the sheep's pen.
Oh my god.
And then the dog would be there so much that neighbor who kidnapped him eventually poisoned the dog for like coming around.
Oh my god.
The only reason that they found Imran is because the kidnapper's brother started beefing with the kidnapper and then exposed all of that dude's shit on social media.
Wait, so he knew the whole time?
The brother knew, yeah, that he had kidnapped this dude. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So then he like kind of ratted him out online, and then they did an investigation. They found him, and sadly, Imran's own mom passed away in 2013, so she never knew that her son.
Oh my god.
But when she did die, the kidnapper actually told him the news, like, "Oh, hey, your mom died."
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like a weird thing. So oddly enough, they asked like, why did you never call for help? And Imran said that he couldn't call for help all these years because of a spell the kidnapper had cast on him.
Oh my god.
Well,
He believed in that shit?
ladies and gentlemen, that's
And he was 17. It's not like he was like 8 years old.
Dude, why do you
But what was the spell though? Did it say?
Where was this at? Where was this at? Again?
Algeria.
Algeria?
Holy shit, man. That's fucking...
That's North Africa.
Damn, they believe in that voodoo? Is it voodoo?
Maybe. Well, I don't know. I think it's a Muslim country.
It's like when you first read the story, like you were saying, like it's a kidnapping straight up. But then also like I know that kidnappers go really in depth with the mind games they play on people that they abduct.
That's such a good
But
fucking
to
trick.
think that you have a spell cast on you, it's so unfortunate that his belief system happened to align perfectly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's all like,
Yeah.
damn it! I can't! You really put a spell? Oh, I can't even help it.
If you yell, nobody can hear you because of the spell.
Oh, shit.
Damn, you're right.
What if he just kept kidnapped him? What if he was like, help? And he goes, what are you doing? He goes, I'm asking for help. And he goes, you can't. And he goes, why? I put a spell on you. And then he's like, oh, shit.
It's like I'm gonna draw this magic circle around you, and if you step out of it,
It's hot lava. It's hot lava.
So unfortunate that that's his belief system, man.
it's a weak-minded dude.
How
Is it weak-minded or is he he's got an iron brain, dude? Because he never let it go.
Or did the spell really work that to the point where he didn't fucking he really believed it? And he
Or
couldn't-
maybe the spell worked. Maybe.
I feel like if someone
kind of did. The spell
like
kind of
no
worked.
matter how you frame it, the spell kept him there.
The spell
Literally-
worked, yo.
Literally, the spell was.
But I feel like if you're gonna escape, it has to be done like within a week, or else the longer you're there, the more that becomes normal. And then the more like, cause you know how like they talk about how kidnappers, they're so tied psychologically and normalized. It's like they could just go out with this person and go to Walmart and whatever.
Yeah.
And they'll never like ask for help.
So this is him. That's him. Like before he was kidnapped.
Oh, with the dog.
He's 17, and then this is him when they finally got him.
Holy.
At 40?
47.
Does he believe in spells now, you think?
What was the purpose of having him?
What's he doing with the guy?
It doesn't say why he did that.
But they found him in a hole?
Yeah, I'll show you the hole actually.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah. So that's him when they found him. That's him like in the hole to the basement underneath.
What the?
So who's the kidnapper?
Some 61-year-old dude.
But when he was younger, he was like in his 40s when they caught him?
Yeah, I guess so. Wait, when they caught him?
No, I mean 40s when he kidnapped him.
Yeah, he was like, yeah.
Wait, and did they ever? What was the reasoning?
It doesn't say like that he was like. It doesn't say if he was like, you know.
He wanted to see if the spell worked.
There was some kinky shit going on.
Oh,
Or
from the captain.
My amateur impression of this is that Imran was like kind of like simple-minded in some way. Like he might have been like.
Do you think it's his
He might have
parents'
been
fault?
simple Jack a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
The village.
Yeah.
I think so.
Sadly.
The village idiot.
Anyone that believes that a spell was on him and he can't do anything.
And I think this guy being his neighbor, I think he already knew that he was a little slow.
Oh,
Yeah, he knows how to pick up this guy.
dude, his parents shouldn't have made him believe in that stuff. I don't know if it was his parents though, or they should have taught him like, hey, you know, this is bullshit or whatever.
Do you think spells was like a conversation in the household?
I think so,
They
because
talk
in
about magic
certain
a lot?
cultures, a lot of people talk about magic and all this bullshit stuff, because that shit's what's been passed down, you know,
That's true.
in the history. So maybe he still believed in it.
He definitely looks like he's been through some shit in this picture.
Bro, that when you see his face, it does make you very
It's definitely like a thing where
There's no way the guy's just feeding him down there.
yeah,
Like that's it.
He had a cool sweater. He had a nice sweater.
Yeah.
Feeding them dick.
It sucks that he killed his
100%,
dog for like
yeah,
snooping around.
dude.
Dude, that's crazy.
That is freaking nuts.
Beat the shit out
So
of
like, if you were gonna capture somebody, like, where would you hold them in your house? You think?
I don't have any enough space.
I don't have anywhere to hold it.
You know what though? I have a 4-bedroom in Vegas, so they could probably be in one of my other bedrooms.
I just don't want to clean up anybody's shit. Like I'd want
no.
to, like that's. I'm not trying to become a fucking babysitter like that.
Yeah, but then what if you kidnap them to be your servant?
Well, then that's what I would do.
Yeah. That's best. That's the best way.
That's dope. Yeah, they'd be my butler. You're my butler now.
Do you guys know about this? Like, it's a really, really touchy subject, but there's a thing about Filipinos. Have you ever heard of this?
What
you
about
mean?
it?
It's a thing where like some Filipino families out here, they'll like run this sort of like almost like a scam where they'll adopt a poor Filipino person from the Philippines to come live with them here, but it's really just to make them a servant.
Ooh.
Oh,
And it's like really fucking.
Dang.
It's a
is it a thing?
it's a thing.
Oh, so they don't know.
But it's like it's something in massive denial in the Filipino community. Like,
Really?
lots of people have it, and
so it's a dupe. It's like they don't know that they're coming for that.
they
Do know, because I know
here's the sad part.
that they do maid service or like some type of nanny stuff, and they have cheap labor, but the person that's working knows. But then you're talking about something completely different where they
get adopted and they get almost like mind gamed into really believing they're a part of the family.
Oh, that's fucked up.
But they just serve the family.
And then they're almost like addressed as if like, oh, you're taking care of us, like you're so good for this. You're
Yeah,
like,
that's smart.
And then they just get robbed of a life. They just
Jesus.
become nothing. And then the sad thing is they'll have actual like adopted siblings that move on to be like doctors, have great careers. All the money gets put to them, and then this person just stays until they're old and then dies in the house as a servant.
Wow.
The worst part about the reason why I'm speaking about it is because like my family had someone like that.
In your house.
In my mom's side of the family.
But did you?
Not in our house, but me and my
Your relatives.
me and my cousins figured out that we had one of those
Wow.
How'd you figure it out?
because she never married, she never dated, she never had a career, she never left the house.
She's your relative, but adopted.
She was my mom's like best friend who was like we looked at her like she was part of the siblings of there's like 4 siblings. they were like our richest side of the family. They all like had Ferraris and Porsches and shit.
Oh shit.
She only ever cooked and cleaned for us.
Wow.
That's it. And she was technically a sibling. And we were always like, how come Auntie doesn't like do anything else?
That's fucking weird.
And then we learned later that she was adopted from like a poor family, like, and then it was that whole family is all passed away already.
Yeah.
But it's like crazy because I read an article one time that was talking about this thing, and I was like, no fucking way, we all had that too. And like lots of families that are well off do that.
Wow.
Which is like,
Is it like another way of having a slave, basically? Just saying, oh, you're the family.
it's a hidden way of having a straight up slave, honestly.
That's crazy.
Because you know, back in it, well, I mean, they do it now too, but it was pretty common where you would see a house with like servants' quarters or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like that would be like some Eastern European or whatever, like someone that's just an immigrant living there.
Yeah.
And it's like a lifetime servitude, and that's their job.
Yeah. That's why when you look at my aunt's room compared to the other siblings, like they all have like these huge ass bedrooms with bathrooms. Hers was not even really it was like a closet type room when you enter the house, like to the right, and it was located right directly underneath the master bedroom, so you could like go up and like take care of them.
It's like Harry Potter living in this.
Yeah, but then, but the main thing was she was manipulated.
Oh, she was like the
Yeah.
most gracious, sweetest person, and really believed that she was serving a massive purpose. But in the grand scheme of things, never realized that was
She was
completely
exploited.
the intention. Yeah.
Yeah.